It continues tomorrow night. It's the showdown in Athens, number 17 Alabama at number 5 Georgia. How does this game stack up from the Bulldogs' perspective? Football Friday's J.D. Zaza takes us behind enemy lines to find out.
The Georgia Bulldogs are on a roll to start the 2025 season. After going on the road and taking down the Tennessee Volunteers in overtime, the Bulldogs are sitting as the 5th-ranked team in the country. This week, the team returns home to face an enemy that has been a thorn in their side for years, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Georgia has not lost a game at home since 2019, but Alabama is no stranger to breaking Georgia's streaks.
Alabama is Darth Vader to the University of Georgia. Like, there's so many stats, but I like this one in terms of they broke Georgia's 29-game SEC win streak last year in Tuscaloosa. They've kept Georgia from at least one, maybe two more national titles while Kirby Smart has been there.
Last season, Alabama and Georgia met in Tuscaloosa in a matchup of undefeated teams. The Crimson Tide stormed out to a 28-7 lead, only for Georgia to come all the way back and take a lead. But one play from a then 17-year-old saved Alabama, who went on to win the game. This now 18-year-old made Georgia rethink their entire offensive approach.
Is Ryan Williams. I mean, let's face it, if Ryan Williams doesn't walk on water in that second half last year, I think Georgia maybe pulls that one out. The way he looked, so many of Georgia's DBs looked silly last year. The way he tracked the ball in the air, that was the difference in the game. So I think one of those things, Georgia coming out of that loss, that painful loss last year, which snapped that SEC win streak, is they're like, we got to go get more guys like that.
Georgia went on to win the SEC despite the loss in Tuscaloosa, but fell short in the quarterfinals of the college football playoff to Notre Dame. Because of the lack of explosive plays last year, Georgia hit the transfer portal hard and might have found an X factor.
Zachariah Branch, he's the USC transfer. He's given Georgia a lot of electric big play receiver vibes. He spent his first 2 years of his career with USC. He's the former #1 receiver recruit in the country, and he's been big play after big play for Georgia. So I think Branch, he's been the big play guy for Georgia, and he provides a lot of like security blanket type stuff for Gunnar Stockton.
Tomorrow's matchup in Athens will be the 8th time in the Kirby Smart era that Georgia will face Alabama. Despite having a 1-6 record as the head coach of Georgia against Alabama, Smart has built the Dogs into a team that can rival Alabama every year in talent.
There will not be another game this year with more talent on the field than Alabama and Georgia. Here's a stat. Over the last 4 years, you know what the average recruiting ranking for Georgia's classes are? #2 overall. Do you know what the average recruiting ranking for Alabama's last 4 recruiting classes are? #2 overall. That kind of shows you if recruiting matters, and I believe it does, if these rankings matter, then this is going to be a heck of a ball game on Saturday night.
Currently, Georgia is a 2.5-point favorite at home against Alabama. Expect another classic matchup between these two schools when the game kicks off at 6:30 p.m. Central on ABC. Local in Tuscaloosa, I'm J.D. Zaza, WVUA.